summer of 1986.
It's just all the small things. Every time anyone makes that joke. Anytime I've ever heard that joke, it's always just...
Sorry. We love it.
I can't even imagine making that joke without having it have all the small things at the end.
You should tell your server that we're just starting the stream late.
I know. I feel bad because we're starting it late, but also we have things that we do sometimes.
We have literally no obligation to start this on time.
I mean,
it's actually entirely my fault.
I don't know. I feel like
Virtual Pride is doing a live fundraiser right now. That's fun.
Oh, that's delightful. Oh shit, where's my... Every friggin' time I'm always like, oh no, where did I put my controller? And it's always in the exact same spot. Because I'm a dumbass.
In the exact same spot.
It's always exactly where I always put it. It's always on top of the hat that I use for my Kazuichi Soda cosplay.
I'm so upset, because my DS has to do a system update, and it's mad because it's low on battery, even though it's plugged in and charging.
Oh. By the way,
so it won't do
did I actually remember to screen share with you this time?
Yeah, you did, actually.
Nice. Cool. I'm so glad to hear that. Okay.
Good job. I'm proud of you.
Thank you. I feel very accomplished. Last time we were hanging out with Byakuya, and Byakuya was essentially just it was Genocider's show, end of story, and then he left.
That last time on danganronpa with Kendra and friend. But you know how I made another pair of worm earrings, and I put crystals on them this time?
Ooh, yeah.
Once the full moon comes around, I'm gonna charge these babies up. I'm gonna have magical worm earrings.
Nice. Honestly, that's all anyone should ever want in life, I think. No, I didn't want to
Magical worm earrings? I agree.
I mean, magical worm earrings are just so, important, you know? I'm supposed to know this.
It's an important part of our culture.
Honestly, magic worm earrings are just gay culture, and I'm super into it.
Witch Talk is great, by the way.
Oh, yeah, I love Witch Talk so much. I never get to see Witch Talks very often, but whenever it shows up, I'm always just like, oh, thank you. I got one Witch Talk recommended to me that was how to make rose petal tea, and I thought it was really cute, and I wanted to do it.
The cottagecore stuff that I found recently, it's so good.
Oh, no, the Genocider show case file is gone. Did someone take it?
Oh, what? Who took it?
Byakuya, probably?
So Togami took it.
Yeah.
Let's go talk to the man.
Talk to the Byak?
To the Byak? Talk to the Byak shop?
Well, we do have to investigate Chihiro's body some more, though.
I feel so bad looking at it. She just...
Yeah, Chihiro has baby energy.
So, am I correct that Toko is Genocider's show?
Maybe.
Because also they're playing the whole DID thing very, not great.
Yeah, yeah. DID has been very misrepresented in media. Anyways, we're talking to Hifumi because he gives us a hint about something we have to investigate.
Dun 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 dun! Yamada has acquired evidence pointing to the culprit. Do-ho-ho! Yamada levels up. Yamada gains 42 intelligence.
Evidence pointing to the culprit?
That is the only attractive thing about Hifumi.
Yeah, he just makes pop culture references, and I'm into that, but everything else about him is awful.
I can't say just yet.
Yeah.
All I can say is, this evidence will, beyond a shadow of a doubt, vanquish the murderer.
Does he really have something that conclusive?
Yes. In addition, Master Celestia Ludenberg is claiming to have witnessed something.
She witnessed something?
Hold
What?
on. His hair makes him look like a Pokemon. Like, specifically, one Pokemon is coming to mind, but I can't remember the name, but I know it has a stupid spike on its head.
Oh my god, I know exactly what you're talking about, but I also can't remember what the Pokemon is. Oh, that's going to bug me for the rest of eternity. Anyways, Celeste has something. Let's investigate.
Let us go talk to the Madame Celeste.
But first, we're gonna
This
investigate
tie
the
is
bodies and stuff. This is the wrong changing room.
I don't know, man. What if we just didn't do that?
This is a poster of the boy band Tornado. They're really popular with teenage girls, especially my sister, Komaru Naegi, featured in Ultra Despair Girls. It's kind of out of place here in the men's changing room.
Someone said Hifumi is a simp, and honestly, I
He is! He is absolutely a simp. There's a mysterious stain on the carpet. I'm not gonna joke about that.
What?
I was gonna make a gross joke, but I'm not going to.
Like a nasty man joke?
Maybe a little bit of a nasty man joke.
Like a June 6th joke?
June 6th?
I mean June 9th. What am I thinking?
Not a June 9th kind of joke, just a gross joke. Kyoko!
Just a not good.
Waifu. Hey Kirigiri, how's your investigation? I'm about done. But I should get going. I have other things I need to be doing.
Someone said Hifumi made that mysterious stain.
Nice.
Fans are the best.
Other things? You mean aside from the investigation? Like what? Never mind that. You should just focus on solving this murder. But
What?
I'll tell you one thing before I go. Wait, what?
Waifu, we want to talk to you more.
Kyoko, please. Thoroughly examine Fujisaki's corpse. Also, Chihiro's Electroid has gone missing. You should probably find out where it went. That's all I have for you. Good luck. Bye, Kyoko. I love you. Examine her body, and her Electroid's missing. That's weird. Dumbbell.
Hello, person who's here for this change. Fia. I think that's what your name is pronounced.
Oh, yeah.
Little kid.
Hi, Fia. I love your comments. They're really funny. Or maybe it's Fia. I don't know.
Someone said the stain is from Sakura.
Oh, yeah, it is. There's a fresh-looking blood stain on the carpet. Wow.
Well, what if the stain in the other room is blood?
It wasn't. It was brown. At the first glance, the blood on the poster is what catches the eye.
But doesn't blood kind of like turn brownish and a nasty color when it dries up?
Kind of, but the blood in this game is pink. And also this murder happened, like, within today in the game.
You're right. Okay.
Looking closer, this is a poster of a busty supermodel. Kind of feels out of place here in the women's changing room. Wait, the poster in the other room was of a boy band. That's weird.
I didn't even notice the boy band, honestly. I've been, like, in my own headspace, just shuffling my cards to keep myself grounded. I am off in the world of the... I feel so bad for Chihiro. She doesn't deserve it. Hello? Hold on.
Well, you're pretty happy with how it came out.
Yeah. My dad came in to ask me about the thing I was filming.
Oh, what were you filming?
I was filming the video of me singing for my Hello Broadway club.
Ah, nice. Kyoko said I should thoroughly examine the body. Of course, there is a limit to how much I can do, but I'll do what I can.
Sora Sora Harley said Mondo's hair reminds me of a stick of butter, and honestly, mood.
For starters, both of Fujisaki's hands are bound with what looks like rope or something. Looks like the rope's being used to prop her up to make it look like a crucifixion.
Is it actually a rope?
Hold on a second. There's a plug!
It's not a rope!
It's not a rope! But that's not everything. Fujisaki's cause of death was a blow to her head. In other words, she was struck and killed. Taking the crucifixion and cause of death into account, when I first saw her body, it didn't really jump out at me, but having seen Genocider Show's case file, something doesn't seem quite right.
It's not.
But what is it?
I wonder. It seems like there's one specific weapon missing from this one specific thing.
All of Genocider Show's victims have things in common involving the murder weapon that this one doesn't have, but I can't put my finger on it.
It's so weird. I saw pictures and I'm seeing this with my eyes, but I can't pinpoint the one weapon.
Oh gosh dang it, it just told me to go back to the library to look at the case file, but we already saw that it's gone, so I guess I have to go there again or something. Hey Sakura, you spent a lot of time working out here, yeah?
Oh, right. I've come here nearly every day since it opened. Asahina joins me on occasion as well.
Alright, then there's something I'd like to ask about. Have the posters in the 2 changing rooms been switched?
Sorry, it's Dollar.
Oh.
I apologize, but I do not recall. I've not paid much mind. I've not paid much mind to the decorations.
Oh.
God, my accent has gotten so bad.
Me too.
However, there is something that's been bothering me about this room. I always drink protein coffee after finishing my workout. Is that what the stain is from? The protein
There's
coffee?
protein here?
There's protein? Bro! Protein?
There's protein?
Protein? I've been making do with the low quality protein powder in the storeroom. Sakura Ugami uses protein shake to spread it around. But as I was saying, I make protein coffee to drink when I finish my workout. The other day, I spilled some on the carpet stain in it. I knew it! I knew it.
You stained the carpet? But I don't see any coffee stains on the carpet in here.
Indeed. I just noticed it as well. The stain has vanished. And that's on what? Working smart, not hard, ladies. More than likely, someone cleaned it up. Someone said protein.
Protein.
Protein. But even so, would you not say it is surprisingly clean? As though there was never a stain at all.
Missing stain. Do I have to talk to Mondo? I'm trying to think of like all the.
Is there a picture on the punching bag?
I think that's just like a logo of the. Oh, we already read through this last time. I think that's just like a logo of who makes the punching bag. Is there anything else to investigate? I don't know. There's Bloodbath Fever. It says Bloodbath Fever.
Bloodbath Fever.
Yep, that's it. Okay. I think I gotta look in the heckin' boys' room again for some reason, and then also look in the library again. I don't know.
We should go talk to the Byak.
I would love to talk to the Byak, but I don't know where he is. There's a mysterious stain. Cool.
Mysterious.
Maybe I don't need to look in the
Did
library
they
again.
switch the
It sure seems that way. The stain was from the women's changing room, and now it's in the men's. Not to mention the switched posters.
Switched carpet, switched posters. Someone switched things up.
Yeah. But for what reason?
But why?
Where's the storeroom?
Pourquoi?
Porque.
Pourquoi?
I wish I knew how to say why in Japanese, but I don't. I just know non desu ka?
All I know is konnichiwa. And watashi wa shinderu. Nani?
Non desu ka?
I know what this watashi wa means. I am.
Yeah.
'Cause the translation of that is "I am death," and I remember I took a few Duolingo lessons for Japanese.
I actually managed to heckin' like translate part of the Oyasumi song a little bit. Not very well, but the parts of the that are in Japanese are just like 1, 2, 3. Sometimes I wish I could fall asleep, but I can't.
Big mood.
Oh gosh, there's a train going by. Hi, Celeste. Sup, girl?
Celeste, hey, why are you in the closet?
Oh.
You have a whole group of people supporting.
Celeste, do you want to tell us about something?
Tell us, Celeste.
This storeroom is quite impressive. It has a wide array of daily necessities, from food to tracksuits to towels, really just about anything you could hope for.
I want to know what the weird loaves with the green stripe are.
I am also curious about what the weird loaves with the green stripe are. More importantly, have you found anything of interest relevant to the murder?
I had a feeling you were going to ask that. I was attempting to distract you by talking about the storeroom, but it seems my efforts were in vain.
So you do have something.
Yes, and we can make it our little secret.
Wait, is she wearing bells as earring?
I think so.
Random objects as earrings, hiding in the closet.
Oh my god, Celeste is a lesbian.
Last night, I saw Fujisaki here in the storeroom.
You saw her?
It happened just before our self-imposed curfew.
It says Makoto saying this, but I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be Celeste.
Well, hello there. What are you doing here so late?
You know.
Wait, Chihiro had a deep voice.
Alright, you know.
It's so good.
Are you planning to start exercising?
Huh? How did you know?
There is a sleeve sticking out of your sports bag. It looks like a blue tracksuit.
You're right. Thanks. Well, I'm in a hurry, so see you later.
Nuts.
She quickly stuffed the sleeve back into her bag, almost like she was trying to hide it. And then she left. I was under the impression she was planning to begin working out the next morning, but it seems in reality she ignored curfew and went straight there. Bad things happen to those who break the rules. And she paid the price.
Jesus.
I mean, wait, are you not allowed to be out past?
It's not a rule imposed by Monokuma, but Celeste proposed that no one leaves during the night just to make everyone feel safer. So I guess my suspicions were correct. Chihiro went to the women's changing room to work out in secret, which is why she went out after curfew. But wait, we never found the sports bag or the tracksuit Celeste said she saw her carrying. Does that mean the culprit disposed of them? New ammo. Cool, I don't know what else to do.
Lesbian in chat.
Celesbian!
Lesbian.
Oh my god, wait, hang on. Where's my notes? I need to write that down for a pin. Note to self. Celesbian.
Note to self. Don't be gay in danganronpa.
Yeah, bad things happen to the gays. Celesbian.
That's a really stupid plan.
Okay, where else do I investigate? I, don't remember. Do I have to go into the kitchen? I don't know.
The kitchen. Are we gonna make some good, tasty food?
I don't know. Whenever I'm in doubt, I'm always just like, where's Aoi Asahina? She usually tells me things. Hey, Aoi.
People are talking about a cult in chat. I have not been paying attention. What?
Oh, it's a lesbian cult.
Oh, this is a lesbian cult. I like this.
Hey, Hina, how's Toko doing?
Nothing's changed. She's still refusing to leave her room, going on about genocide or this, genocide or that.
Oh, Jesus.
And that is why she is sad.
So I just left.
You just left her there?
What? Things are so crazy around here, my head's spinning. So I thought I'd take a break and fill it up.
Wait, is that why your ponytail is so swarthy? Because your head has been spinning?
Ooh, maybe.
How Asahina styles her hair in the morning. She puts some hairspray in and just spins Wonder Woman style.
Nice.
I'll go back once I'm done eating, though, so no worries. It's really hard to like Fukawa, but I can't help worrying about her.
Oh, you'll get there, Aoi.
Wow.
You'll get to liking Toko, you just have to play Ultra Despair Girls. On an unrelated note, what are you eating? Was I supposed to know that?
Yes, you were supposed to know that because donuts are clearly the best food and the only food anyone should eat ever.
Donuts are really good.
Everyone in chat needs to temporarily change their name to still lesbian for the rest of the game. Thank you, Glory the Glorious and Ashley the Awesome.
Oh boy.
I'm willing to give God credit for inventing donuts in outer space, but that's about it.
Is that so?
That's out of my phone, but oh, wait, where is my phone? I need to type that. Oh, I was holding my phone. I'm an idiot. I'm willing to give God credit for inventing donuts in space, but that's about it.
There it is, in all its glory.
Good. Thank you. This is very useful. I didn't realize it had a playback of the thing.
Yeah, neither did I. I only realized that very recently.
Hold on. It's okay. I'm willing to give God credit for donuts and space, but that's about it.
Alright, nice.
I wrote down the cult leader thing in my notes, and honestly, big mood.
I feel bad for her. I bet Fujisaki wishes she could have had more donuts. It's too bad. I wish I could have gotten to know her better.
Do you know if there's anyone Fujisaki was close to?
She was kind of a weirdo. She wasn't really good friends with any of the girls. This was I guess, she was distancing herself from us.
Oh yeah, Sakura said something to that effect too. She said you two invited her to come work out together, but she kept turning you down.
Yep, and it wasn't just the two of us either. She kept her distance from the other girls too.
That's not what the line said.
You got the point across, don't worry. You think she was just shy?
I don't know. She was pretty comfortable talking to the guys. Shy around her own gender, but cool with the other? Doesn't that seem kind of weird?
Hold on, am I sensing something that I...
What are you sensing?
Hey, wait, maybe she...
I feel kind of bad now, because I feel like this is the incorrect pronouns.
Oh ho ho!
Oh no! Is this why people were saying... Oh no, the comments make sense.
I love that. I love that you just figured that out. Yeah, you are correct, madam.
I want to switch up the pronouns.
Go for it. If you want to do that, please do. We're just
maybe
gonna.
he was actually trans.
Oh, nope, not that. Not trans. Not trans.
Not trans?
Not trans.
No?
It's different. It's like
Different?
there are people who assume that Chihiro is trans. He is not trans.
Oh?
Yeah, I'm just gonna explain it right now because this will save us trouble during the trial. Chihiro is a boy, but he is not trans. He just dresses up as a girl due to trauma-related things.
Oh, okay. That's... Okay. Like, go off.
Yeah.
Go off.
But none of the characters know that, so they're still using she, her pronouns, even though Chihiro's a dude.
Alright.
Um,
Shouldn't he have, like... Well, no, I guess fair enough that he didn't tell them.
yeah, that's actually... I'm just gonna spoil some more for you, because we're gonna figure it out soon anyways.
Great.
Chihiro, had the motive for this trial were secrets and stuff, and Chihiro's secret is that
What's
he's
his
actually a
secret?
dude.
Ah.
And that's why Chihiro wanted to get stronger, because he really wanted to, like, stop dressing up as a girl because he was actually super uncomfortable with it, but it was just a way for him to avoid, like, conflict, I guess, and then the reason he was trying to get stronger is because he wanted to get to a point where he felt comfortable actually telling people that he was a dude. And then he got murdered.
No! He was just trying to be comfortable in his own skin.
Yeah.
Oh, God, I feel so awful.
Yeah, Chihiro's a really good character. I like him a lot.
Oh. Someone's saying Ishimondo in chat. I should-
Ishimondo. Also Sumiyoda, I agree.
Hold on, I have to... Sumiyoda. Who?
That's from the second game. It's Mikan Sumiki and Ibuki Miyoda.
Oh, okay.
I don't remember what else I'm supposed to investigate for this Tekken trial. How many?
Let's go talk to the Byak.
I don't know where he is.
Let's go find him.
Oh, am I supposed to... Wait, I think I just remembered. Never mind. God, this menu is so slow. Come on. Okay. What? There's more I need to check. What else am I... It won't let me leave now. I don't...
Well, you're stuck forever, I guess.
Oh, I got a
Stuck in
coin.
the library, then?
I'm
There's
stuck in
plenty
the...
of stuff to read.
I mean, I investigated stuff here earlier. Am I supposed to investigate the... Oh, I'm supposed to look at the lamp again, because, yeah.
Is that a cord?
Togami had an extension cord, and the extension cord was what was holding up, Chihiro's body. Oh, that's it! Okay. I thought I was supposed to check in the sauna for stuff, but okay. Attention all students, it's time for the class trial. I'm bored. Let's go. Come on.
Oh.
Here we go
Oh,
again.
Wait, is it... wait. Is it the class try circle and talk of the class? What?
What?
You don't even...
What are you trying to communicate?
I don't know.
What are you confused about? I can maybe explain it to you. Oh, hey Monokuma.
What is the class try?
What do you mean, what's the class trial? It's where we figure out who killed Chihiro.
It's gone so fast.
We're short one person.
Is it Toko?
Yeah.
Fukawa still hasn't shown.
Who's Fukawa?
What? You don't remember?
Just Joshin, I'd never forget her. Besides, she's got a vital role to play in this class trial. I'm gonna go bring her down, even if I have to do it by force. Back in a flash.
Why are you so angry, bro?
Then he came back with Toko. Then she's screaming. I said I didn't want to. Why did you have to go and drag me here against my will? Oh, Jesus. Your cruelty knows no bounds.
Woo, that makes everyone.
Me at my self-deprecating thoughts.
I just had to take a sip of a soda. Yummy.
Okay.
Soda.
I love soda. Kazuichi and otherwise. Oh, hey, Byak.
Now I want soda. Wait, it's the Byak!
It's the Byak! Someone killed her. Him. Whatever. The person who killed Chihiro's in this room. Let's go!
I bet it was Toko Fukawa.
Oh, hey, Kyoko. No, we don't. I nodded my head slightly in response. I wasn't reading, so I don't know what you just said that about.
Uh-oh.
I love this type of thing. I love it when we get to see the elevator going down. It's such a neat thing to get you into the headspace of like, oh boy, we're losing people.
Oh god, the elevator. They're all social distancing.
Oh yeah, good for them. Good job, everyone in 2010 for social distancing for something in 2020.
What do you think of the new decor? Pretty exciting, huh? Makes it feel like a totally different room, right?
Sorry, I didn't notice the new decor.
Neither did I.
No, about none of their above. It's ugly. Just hurry up and get this done.
Ooh, you got spunk. I like it. Alright, let's get this party started. Go find the seat with your name on it, y'all.
I'm willing to bet that there's fanfiction of Monokuma X like every single one of the students, and that hurts me.
Oh god, you're probably right. That's the worst.
I hate the fact that I see things in my brain because I have a serious fanfiction fate.
I've only ever written like 2 genuine fanfictions that weren't jokes, and I planned on never showing them to anyone.
Purple guy.
No, that one was a joke. That's a joke. That's not like me genuinely writing something. Besides, Bella started that, not me.
Okay, but on my For You page, I've been getting a lot of like Purple Guy and FNAF cosplayers, and honestly, like, go off. Like, it's cool. I've been getting a lot of cosplayers in general, and I'm very appreciative.
Yeah, my entire like For You page is just cosplayers and frogs, and that's it, and I'm loving it.
I saw a little TikTok where this guy who put his frog down on the little table, and they put a little crown. It was so cute.
Oh, I saw that too. It was so cute. Okay, my first task is to identify the weapon that killed Chihiro. It's a dumbbell.
It was.
Can we read your fanfictions? No, you cannot, unless it's the one about Purple Guy and my friend Savannah.
I want to read your fanfictions, like your serious ones.
You can't. I simply will not allow it.
I will hack onto your Quotev account now.
No, I didn't write them on Quotev. Haha, take that. I have them on my notes on my computer. And you are nowhere near my computer, so there's no way you'll ever read them.
Dude, next time we hang out, I'm hacking onto your computer.
Not if you forget it first, dummy.
I would never forget something so important.
Oh, okay.
I'm not paying attention to what these people are saying.
I'm only kind of paying attention because I've played through this 3 different times.
This is my first time, so...
The person who killed Chihiro. The homicidal maniac, genocider show. Did he really kill her? Him? Whatever. A non-stop debate. Oh. I don't remember what new element this is, but okay. Genocider showcase file. The culprit is genocider show. This is indisputable. No way, that can't be true. And why can't it? I mean, it's crazy. There's no evidence.
It's just mad. It's spooky.
Someone in chat just reminded me that I had a hyperfixation on Ed's World for a while, and I am surprised that those are memories I repressed.
I still have our 6th grade yearbook where I gave you, like, the entire last page. and like it's just a bunch of doodles of X-World characters.
Oh, great. Love that. Love that. Love that my fame is immortalized in things that I've been hyper-fixated on. That's great. Anyways, there's evidence towards Genocider Show or whatever. There's a file in the library about Genocider Show. We learned stuff about Genocider Show. What?
Flattered. It's great to have you. Oh wait.
I'm so angry. I'm so furious.
About Ed's World?
No, about the thing that Hifumi just said.
All I saw was one word and I didn't like it.
Yeah, neither did I. Anyways, moving on. Tell him, Naegi.
You tell him, boy.
The other unrevealed feature has something to do with crucifixions.
Is he thick boy?
Thick.
Is he thick boy?
Thick lad. Thick man. Oh. For some reason I saw Celeste just get panned over by the camera and it surprised me, and I don't know why.
I'm surprised.
The culprit's Genocider Shoe.
I agree.
Does that mean that someone here is Genocider Show?
It's Toko. Huh?
Did it? Oh, her crush has her figured out, bro.
Mm.
No way!
Why is way spelled so weird?
I don't know, because Ifumi sucks.
Komokichi Oboma de Ogo Tomitsu Queen Guida.
Oh, whoa, Kokichioma.
Why am I imagining Byakuya as Tom from Ed's World? I mean...
I could kind of see it. She both is and isn't Genocider
Bad
Show.
representation of DID in the media.
Hagakura is right. It's like a riddle, but I understand. She has DID. Oh, my screen just froze for a second and I was terrified. Hangman's Gambit. Heck yeah.
I don't know. I've never played this game in my life. Once quarantine is over, we're probably going to have finished this game, and like we should hang out and do a stream on Sunday at your house so that we won't be like on a call over Discord.
Yeah, then there wouldn't be horrible, weird, laggy things. That would be fun.
Yeah.
Plus, if we wanted to, by the time that
legit copy of the second game.
yeah, I have a legit copy of the second game now, so we could actually play the second game in person together.
Not that this isn't a totally legit copy of the first game.
Oh,
No.
yes, of course. This is a completely legitimate copy that is not a
Yeah.
ROM on OpenEMU. This is a real copy of the game with Japanese voice lines for some reason.
Yep, it's real. Got it. Petition to do a show that accurately and properly represents mental disorders and explains them, and petition to start an educational show about mental disorders.
Yeah, I believe someone on the server actually has DID, and they're pretty cool.
Yeah.
If they're watching this, hi, I love you.
Hello. We love you.
Yeah, anyways, Toko has DID.
Bigger tip, smaller tip.
This part is just everyone, like, essentially being like, yeah, no, Toko's Genocider Show, let's prove it.
Their names as a lesbian and Togami and said for legal reasons this is legal.
For legal reasons, this is legal. Hang on. I'm also going to write down, so I have Celesbian and
For legal reasons this is legal.
Togami. Good. Huh? Toko's show. You misunderstand, Hina. Why doesn't mean why do you know, but why did you tell? Huh? That's weird. Anyways, Toko was like, hey, Byakuya, I love you. Also, I'm Genocider Show.
Yeah. That makes sense, because she would tell her crush anything.
Yeah. Hello. Couldn't keep her promise. You said if I kept my promise, you'd go out with me. That's why I made the promise.
Oh my god. But why cheated him?
We'll figure that out. The horse's mouth. You mean? Oh my god, Toko said meme.
Toko said me.
Oh boy! That's my girl!
You mean it's my turn to play? Eep! What?
Wait,
Guess the cat's out of the bag. What is? What can you do? Super duper high school homicidal maniac genocider show here. Real name's Toko Fukawa, but screw that.
What's gotten into you, Toko?
What's it matter if I got multiple personalities? What's it matter if one of them's a serial killer? Look the other way, they're just some minor character flaws.
Then she laughs. I'm not doing that.
why? I thought you were the ultimate novelist.
A sound murderer resides in sound mind and body.
Oh my god. What?
That reveal is the only reason I was excited for this trial. I love Genocider Show so much. Okay.
Yes, there are two sides to everything in the world. Just as there are 9 tails behind every 9 heads, and there is a lie behind every truth. Little Miss Gloomy is a gaiety brighter than the sun. I don't know if I said that right. Aw, she's so
Yeah, that's
cute.
right.
Look at my queen. Look at her. I love her.
That is the only good Genocider Show picture so far, and I still don't like it that much.
Genocider Show is also not the
I like
mastermind.
it, but not a lot.
Okay, I don't like it. Anyways, Genocider Show is not the mastermind, but she is Toko, and yeah. You remember what Monokuma said to us? Yeah.
Right. What is, oh my god, what is this game?
It's a lot.
What is this game?
Also, new development, Show is saying that she didn't do it. Interesting, huh?
I can't imagine anyone other than a homicidal maniac could kill someone in such a brutal fashion. Sorry, hun, but that's the truth.
Who would trust a serial killer?
So confused.
Let's hear out
But I'm
Genocider
just
Show.
accepting it as we go along, and rolling with the punches.
That's the best way to go with it, honestly. Chihiro's corpse.
I didn't kill her.
And who do you expect to believe you?
Now, if you had an alibi...
An alibi, say? Yeah, something like that. Fujisaki's murder and your past murders have identical MMOs. No, that's wrong. Did I just say MMOs? I think so.
MMOs, massive multiplayer.
Genocider Show's victims have so just giant RPG games.
Yep.
Said their MMOs were identical. Is that really true? I actually think there are some differences.
You can't tell. Quiet in the peanut gallery, I'll tell you what he's talking about. When I do it with passion and conviction. So, as any artisan would be, I'm very particular about how I go about my craft. I'm particular the same way a renowned ramen shop is particular about its broth and noodles and toppings. But Chihiro Fujisaki's murder is like if that shop started selling packs of instant ramen. Then it was most certainly not my work.
Allow me to try that. There are big differences. First major difference comes from victim photos. Cause of death.
Lizards. An alibi. Gonto will find one.
Okay, Gonto will get alibi. Just tell Gonto where to find it. On the other hand, Chihiro died of blunt force trauma to the head and not a scissors. That's weird, huh? But that's not all.
If the bloody calling card is the braised pork of my craft, then the crucifixion is the boiled egg.
Can we drop the ramen analogy? The difference is in...
analogy. It spooks me out.
Yeah.
I got it.
Do you remember what was used to hang Chihiro's body? Her hands were bound to the equipment with cord, which is how her crucifixion was achieved.
And what of it?
Genocider Sho's murders, they were with skizzers.
Skizzers.
Look at them skizzers.
Listen up. I kill and crucify using my very own handmade Genesisers. I'm an artisan. I'm picky about my tools. Plus. You said there were only 2 differences. Nah, but that's not right.
Am I Matt?
Matt?
Are you listening, Big Mac? There's one more difference.
Huh?
What, you didn't notice?
Is
There's a
it
certain
Makoto?
rule
Like
I follow
Makoto?
to choose my victims. It's easy as pie to see why I couldn't have killed Babyface if he can figure out my rule.
In other words, Genocider Sho follows her rule when choosing her victims, and Chihiro doesn't meet her qualifications. From her victim's name, it's safe to assume they have one thing in common.
Oh yeah!
Everyone thinks Chihiro's a girl!
And bingo was his name-o.
What do you mean? They're all dudes.
Bingo, what's his name?
I just said they're all dudes, and now he's saying it. Cool.
They're all dudes?
The fuck?
I can't help it. I'm a slasher. I crave the very same hunk-on-hunk action Little Miss Gloomy so reviles. Pure, unadulterated, steaming hot man/man.
You wouldn't kill Chihiro.
Oh.
Wait, I just glossed over that last line, which was just, it's like if a ramen shop started serving spaghetti. It's fine, but it's still fucked up. That's beautiful. Ooh. Tell him, Sho. Hell yeah.
I'm so confused. And what are the punches I'm rolling at this point?
They're a lot. They're really big punches.
Off topic thing, but I plan on trying to bleach some of my worms to make them a lighter color so that I can have cap.
Ooh, that's cool.
Oh, really?
Also, worm earrings, highly recommend. It's very fun.
Look at my queen. She's got her scissors on hand. I love her.
Oh, no, don't kill all of us.
She's not gonna. She doesn't kill anyone in this game. I think.
She doesn't?
I'm pretty sure she doesn't.
How does this game end?
With a lot of death.
Do we get out?
Maybe. It depends.
Is there multiple endings? Or
There
will it
are
just be-
2 endings, one of which involves escape, the other of which involves not escape. Also, Sho can't even tie a knot. Aw, poor baby. I have no idea what's going on anymore. Is someone so villainous really innocent?
Right.
Oh. Who's someone who could replicate Genocider Sho's modus operandi?
Is it Byakuya?
Yep,
No. It can't be. There's no way.
it's Byak Attack.
It is not Byakuya. It can't be Byakuya.
You could have
No.
done it, couldn't you have, Togami?
No.
You're in a position where you
No.
can readily access secret government documents and internal police files. On top of that, you told me you used to spend a lot of time going over the Genocider Show case files.
No. No.
So you're suggesting Master Byakuya is the murderer?
No, I refuse to believe this. Impossible. No. This
Oh
is
god, my
not-
game just froze again.
This is not true. I don't accept this information. This is false news. It's fake media.
Oh, I love Genocider Show so much.
No, you are not. You no, you didn't. I can't. No.
Thinking back on it now, just before we discovered Chihiro's body, you did something I think was a little peculiar. You suggested we go into the women's changing room first, didn't you, Byakuya? But being a guy... No, it doesn't make sense, Hifumi, you dumbass! There's a glaring contradiction what Togami just said. Do you think Byakuya did it?
What's happening?
Oh shoot, what does the Monokuma file say? Togami did something strange before he found the body. What was strange about that? As a man, whatever the— oh god, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. The victim, Chihiro, is female. That's why I suggested we didn't have time to go sightseeing. What's so unusual? Ew! I hate him. Oh, her words. Okay. Boop. What? It said her! It said her words! I'm sorry, Hina. I'm a dumbass. I don't understand. Why'd it say her words? Isn't Hina the only one who has the heckin'... What? That's not it either? Wait, I'm so confused. I thought there were only 2 contradictions in this one. Am I stupid? Oh, wait. Is this the heckin'...
Somewhere.
Is this the one... Wait. Oh, it's this one. I should have read the heckin' instructions. Okay. God, I need to learn how to pay attention.
Boop. Trying to push the door to my room open so she can come in.
Nice.
Fresh new collar and it has bells on it so that. Wait, there's no way. There's no way.
I still think what you're saying doesn't make sense, Byakuya. I mean, you shouldn't have known who the victim was before we found the body. So your claim that you chose the women's changing room because the victim was female doesn't hold up. Now we're getting somewhere. Why is he acting like this? He's not egging me on. But why? Should be feeling cornered by now, but it's like it's not even affecting him. I'm pretty sure there is more evidence. It's hidden in the discussion we had earlier about the discrepancies between this murder and Genocider Show's murders. What is she talking about? Non-stop debate. Desk lamp. The differences between figures. Thank you. That's true. That's true. Fujisaki was crucified
There's
with...
no way it's him. Please.
I am not going to tell you whether or not Byakuya did it.
And
Hee hee. You have seen the rope before, Togami, because it's not a rope. It's an extension cord. It's the one they used for a lamp. Because then it was gone. And yeah.
no, it can't be him. It can't be him. No, it's not. It's impossible. Not him.
Again, it's like he's taunting me. Like he doesn't have anything to worry about. Wait, nothing to worry about?
The opposite of agreeing.
Do y'all mind holding off for a minute? I'd like to keep the discussion going for just a little bit longer. Hehe. Is that really how it happened?
Can't be him.
Well, yes, that's where the body was found. Is Togami really right in saying that? No, I don't think so. There's something obviously wrong. What do you think is wrong?
I haven't been paying attention. My screen called. I don't know what people have been saying.
Well, there's something.
That's wrong with
There was something wrong with what Togami just said, and Togami just said, I killed Chihiro in the women's changing room, and then propped her up with the extension cord, and then framed it on Genocider's show, basically. What do you think is wrong with that?
Hold on. It's playing through my phone, so I can look at it. Hold on. This. I'm so confused. Wait. So he said he killed Fujisaki and the women with the extension, and then manipulated the crime scene so it appeared as a homicidal maniac did that. What exactly doesn't seem right? He manipulated the crime scene. The crime scene. Everything was switched. Was it?
Yeah, you got it.
I got it.
You said you killed Chihiro in the women's changing room, byakuya, but I'm not sure about that. I think it might have happened somewhere else. Isn't it possible she was killed somewhere else and then brought there along with the rest of the scene? We've caught him off guard. Did I just throw him off balance? Heck yeah, we did.
I don't want it to be him.
What's the holdup, Makoto?
I am so sad. Possibly him.
I'm surprised that you like Togami so much.
I've grown attached to him, and I hurts me. It can't be him. It's impossible.
Honestly, before I got super into it, I was like excited when I thought that Togami might be the murderer because I hate him.
Looking out the window.
The other stain wasn't clean, just relocated. Am I supposed to just present?
I'm looking out my window. It is not.
Anyways, Makoto just established that the posters in the carpet were switched around from the other room. The more important question is, if she was really killed in the men's changing room, how did the victim, Fujisaki, gain access to the changing room? Haha. Forgive me if I don't believe you.
That's where he.
You're gonna figure out Chihiro's a boy soon enough.
I bet.
Is it really possible? Could Chihiro really have gained access to the men's changing room? I've got it! What have you got, boy? She modified her electroid!
Right.
She was the super duper high school programmer. That could not have been outside her abilities. Nah, that ain't it. She used something from the entrance hall. Oh, dang. Hero's actually being smart. Good job, bro.
Listen.
Hero's trying his best, and I love that about him. I'm surprised Hero even knew about that. It's impossible to modify an electroid. My vote goes to Togami. Thank you, Taka, but no. Hold on. I agree with Makoto. I think he's on the right
I
track.
never modded.
Huh?
I don't. I.
You sound like you're struggling a little bit.
Shut your. mouth. Mondo says, shut your mouth.
How can you be so sure? There's another way. Explain yourself, Kyoko! Yes, of course. But to do that, could I possibly request we take a short recess? There's someplace I'd like to take everyone. Whoa! If you allow it, it'll make the rest of the trial much more exciting, which I'm sure you would enjoy. Yeah, it's cool. Let's go. This is the part where they find out.
The thing. Okay. Let's get this drama.
We're in the women's changing room. We've gone over this place with a fine-toothed comb. A really big one. What do you expect to find in here now? Examine the victim's body again, very carefully. Imagine Chihiro's body. All of it, and thoroughly.
You mean touch the body? Nay!
I don't want to rub my hands all over a girl's dead body.
I don't want to touch dead people.
Yeah. I like how Hiro's just like, it might be against my religion, I don't know. Okay. Sakura's looking at the body. Oh! Sho just said that Aoi and Sakura might be lesbians, and honestly, I agree.
Sorry, you cut out.
Oh, Sho just said that, hang on. Actually, wait. Shoot. There it is. Lesbians.
Oh no. Hey.
The gay moment. Anyways, examine the entire body. Nice. What's wrong? Bakuda. Nan desu ka?
Is that just...
I see. So she was a man. Thank you very much for your what?
But...
Anyways, yeah, Chihiro's a boy, so now we can finally use his actual pronouns. Fujisaku's killed in the men's changing room. Wowie. Gross. What do you think, Makoto? After all this, do you still think Togami did it? I don't think Togami's the killer. The way he was nagging me on earlier,
Togami didn't do it?
yeah, it was like he was enjoying having his mysteries solved. Like he didn't have anything to worry about. I can only imagine he was able to act like that because he didn't actually have anything to worry about. On top of that, the evidence Togami left was kind of, you know, a little blatant. Like, he intentionally used that extension cord as a way to lead us back to him. At least that's how I see it. What's more, you were obviously caught off guard when you discovered that the murder actually happened, as well as when you learned Fujisaki was a boy. If you were really the killer, neither of those should have come off as a surprise to you. No, I am not effing with you. Who could believe that? I like how in this legitimate copy, the lines are slightly different, but I can, like, still tell which iconic lines are which. Tell 'em, Maggie.
It's because the lines are so
She is exactly right. I, too, shall participate in the discussion. Yeah. Have you no independent thought?
Yeah.
Our lives are on the line.
No spoilers.
Oh my god, it was Leon!
Oh my god, what? Isn't he dead?
Oh, they had access to the crime scene. It was a dude.
Music.
Yeah. You have to find evidence that says Leon killed Chihiro. Celeste's testimony. Okay. Have we no leads to identify the killer? As for possible leads, did anyone witness the culprit? If they did, they would have said something, dude. A sighting of the victim will do as well. At this point, we need any new information we can get. Give it up. We're not getting anything. The only person who saw the victim was the culprit, dude. No, that's wrong. I shot it bad.
I'm so confused. It wasn't Sho. It wasn't.
We know that it was a guy, so it was probably Leon.
Leon.
There we go. No, guys, come on, it was Leon. It was definitely Leon.
Oh, Leon Kendra.
Leon killed Chihiro and Sayaka. It was his ghost. He came back to kill Chihiro.
No, that's not how that.
Listen, there's a lot of talk of ghosts throughout these games. It's weird.
No.
Just before curfew last night, I ran into him in the dormitory storeroom. He was carrying a sports bag containing, at the very least, a tracksuit. I presume he was going to work out.
Was the tracksuit like a male tracksuit? That's why he was.
I mean, it was blue.
Felt like
Not long after that, he said something rather interesting.
blue is the OG.
Celeste's hair looks blue in this
Pleasure
picture.
Dawn. You shouldn't let them define what is feminine and that.
Yeah.
I distinctly recall him saying he was in a hurry. Wouldn't him being in a hurry seem to imply he was going to meet someone? Turning that around, it means the person he was going to meet was someone he trusted deeply, enough that he didn't care if they discovered his deep, dark secret.
Such a beautiful friendship.
Oh,
Kyoko got a little bit of a smirk. Ooh. Get it, queen. It should be clear by now who the culprit is. Really? The culprit considered the sports bag and tracksuit he disposed of to be items of importance. By looking at the distinguishing features of those items, it should be obvious who it was he met with.
is that really so?
Could we possibly determine the culprit from evidence that has already been disposed of?
Are you suggesting we dust for fingerprints?
Without the proper equipment, that would be impossible for amateurs such as ourselves. We can still deduce he was going to meet by discussing it with each other. It was just an ordinary bag you could find in the storeroom. Nothing stood out in particular. There were a bunch of tracksuits. Let's discuss this tracksuit. What could it be about the tracksuit?
It was blue. That's a fun.
First of all,
blue. I
Chihiro
remember
Fujisaki.
specifically, like, it being stated that the tracksuit was blue.
What did you just say?
So, I remember being specifically stated that the track.
Oh, Taka, you're an angel. Oh boy, you're about to get your heart broken. I hope you realize that. This trial is gonna hurt.
Talk.
Hey, Mondo, there's something wrong about what you just said. When Celeste was giving her testimony earlier, he was carrying a sports bag containing, at the very least, a tracksuit. I presume he was going to work out. She never once mentioned the tracksuit's color. So, what's up with that? Why did you know Chihiro wore a blue tracksuit?
Oh no.
As I recall, the tracksuit was blue. And did you tell that to anyone before the class trial?
You are the only person I told, Makoto.
He must have found Chihiro's tracksuit at some point during his investigation. No, he couldn't have. The bag and tracksuit would have already been disposed of when we began our investigation.
Then the reason he knew what color it was is because he saw Chi with it before he died.
I love Sho so much. That couldn't have happened either. When I was talking to Celeste, she told me.
She quickly stuffed the sleeve back into her bag, almost like she was trying to hide it, and then she left.
After telling him his tracksuit was hanging out, Fujisaki stuffed it into his sports bag. Even if you had just stumbled into him, you couldn't know the color of the tracksuit inside his bag. You've dug your own grave. Hee.
No.
I see. So that was a bluff, was it? Your true intention was to cause the culprit to misspeak. That is why you knew who the culprit was. Or you said you knew who the culprit was, to scare him.
That's right, except I always had my sights set on Owada. I was suspicious of him from the beginning. Why? What do you think? What do you think?
No.
What do you think made Kyoko suspicious? This trial is great. It makes me so sad. I'm just gonna pick this one. Okay. The reason I begin to suspect Owada is probably something you do unconsciously. You refer to males and females differently. When talking about a woman, you call her chick, but when speaking about a man, you call him kid. After Chihiro was murdered, Owada started referring to him as kid. That's when it struck me that Owada knew Chihiro Fujisaki was male. Wowie. I'm not the one you should be afraid of. What you should really be afraid of are people who kill others, who kill their friends.
No.
Mondo, is it true? Did you really kill Chihiro?
No. can't. No.
Yeah, really. These are nothing but baseless accusations. Bro would never do such a thing. You have a point. It's hardly decisive evidence. You're already backing down?
No.
What other choice do we have? We have nothing else to go off of.
Yeah.
'Tis my time to shine. Just a whisper, I hear it in my ghost.
Oh yeah, you mentioned you found some evidence pointing to the culprit before, didn't you, Hifumi? Fumi, come on. I hate you.
Can't be. Kendra.
Yeah?
Can't be.
Oh, but it is!
No!
You're already going through the stages of grief and Mondo's not even dead yet. You found an electrode. Maybe it belongs to Chihiro. As I recall, Chihiro's electrode wasn't found at the scene of the crime, was it? Yes, that is correct.
I knew I was right.
There's no way.
Oh, but there is!
I thought that might be the case, that this might belong to Master Chihiro Fujisaki. I had the same idea, but alas, it's broken and won't even start up. It is likely that, after committing the murder, the culprit broke it in an attempt to destroy evidence. And yet, his electrode is broken, as was Kuwata's in the entrance hall. Wouldn't you say they're breaking a little too often for as highly as you praise them? Why, oh why, did the electrodes break?
They have a weakness. Monokuma, you told Togami and I that electrodes have a weakness. Ooh. For two electrodes, which are not supposed to break under normal stress to be found broken, the only reasonable conclusion is that someone discovered their weakness. You know what it is, don't you, Monokuma? What's the weakness? I think it's a vital piece of information, and it wouldn't be fair to withhold that from us. Ooh. The only weakness to the electrode is extended exposure to high temperatures causes thermal runaway, destroying it. As you thought.
I found this electrode in the sauna.
Oh, no, he's just talking about saunas. Cool. Fascinating. I learned one new fact today. If the victim's electrode was found in the sauna, maybe they put it there on purpose, intending to break it by taking advantage of its weakness. Then the culprit knew the weakness. But how did he figure it out? What if he accidentally discovered it? The culprit could have, through some turn of events, accidentally broken his own electrode in the sauna, and then, having discovered the electrode's weakness, he was able to repeat that a second time with Chihiro Fujisaki's. Who done it? I can think of one person who might have brought their electrode into the sauna. Oh no, my boy. There's only one person who might have brought their electrode into the sauna. That someone entered the sauna with their clothes still on, and with a towel on their hair.
I'm back, I think.
Yeah, basically we have been establishing Mondo did it more. And there was a really sad sprite of Taka crying.
Oh no!
Mondo, it was you who broke your electrode in the sauna, wasn't it? Why? Why him? Mondo, you and Taka held an endurance contest in the sauna a couple days ago, didn't you? There's that great picture again. You went into the sauna with your uniform still on, and I suspect you didn't take your electrode out beforehand. That was when you figured out that the electrodes break in the sauna. Stop it! You accuse Bro of being a killer. I refuse to believe it. Where's the conclusive evidence? I don't want to believe it either, but I have evidence that proves it's the truth. What is it? Broken electrode, Chihiro's electrode, card reader. Oh, okay.
No.
If Makoto's deductions are correct, then at some point in time, Owada broke his own electrode. In other words, if Mondo's electrode is broken, then that means Makoto's deductions were correct. My electrode works just fine. That might be it. See, look at that! Makoto's deductions were wrong after all. Bro's not a murderer! Except for the fact that he is, and during his free time events, he very openly talks about how he has murdered a bunch of cops. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There we go. Yeah?
No, it can't be.
Oh, but it can.
No, it can't.
It can, though, is the problem.
No.
Mondo, does the electrode you have actually even belong to you? The broken electrode we found in the entrance hall, isn't that one actually yours? What in the world are you getting at? I'm saying I think he traded electrodes. His broken electrode for Kuwata's functional one. I mean, Monokuma said himself that Leon's electrode couldn't be broken.
Which means the electrode in the entrance hall was really Mondo's. And the one he has with him right now belonged to Leon?
So, Mondo, if I'm wrong about this, please say so. I think I'd prefer to be proven wrong. What's the matter, bro? Tell him. Tell him he's wrong. Yeah, you're wrong. You have to be wrong. Your deductions are completely wrong. Everything, they're all wrong. Then let's go over it all. Alright, what is this? Celissa, Chihiro, carrying stuff. Oh. That goes there. Oh no.
No.
I warned you that your heart might get broken during this one.
No.
What was the weapon used to kill?
There's no way.
I'm sorry to tell you that there is actually a way that it happened. This case is very sad. The first time I played through it, I cried a little bit.
No, Kendra, it can't be. It can't be. Shimada's gonna be so upset.
I know. Is it this one? I know.
Shimada.
Yeah. Shoot. Where's the... I'm sorry.
No way, it's not. No.
Oh, it's this. Okay.
No, Kendra, it can't be him.
I'm sorry to tell you, but it is.
No. No. Why does Kagame's bangs look so dumb?
I know, right? They made him look so weird. What did Togami do? Where is it? Oh, there it is. Yeah. It is, though. I think that's it. Let's go over this case from the beginning. Act 1. Let's go back to before the crime was committed. Russell. Slam. Last night, Celeste ran into Chihiro in the dormitory storeroom. Chihiro was carrying a sports bag with something inside of it. Clink. A blue tracksuit. Yeah, and Celeste saw it too. Swish. Goodbye. Act 2. Sports bag in hand, Chihiro ignored our self-imposed curfew and went somewhere. Fujisaki's destination was the changing room, and the men's changing room at that. But how did the victim, who was supposed to be female, enter the men's changing room? Beep. Click. That would be because he was actually a boy. For that reason, he was able to use his own electrode to enter the men's changing room. Fujisaki was planning to meet someone in the changing room, and that someone is, in this incident's culprit. Creak, sigh, rustle, rustle. Mph. The culprit likely waited for him to let his guard down, and then he took the murder weapon, a dumbbell, hiss, crunch, and attacked him. Splat, drip. When he did, some of Fujisaki's blood splattered onto the men's changing room poster and carpet. Thud, thump, 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 thump. It was, in all likelihood, impulsive. There are too few signs of planning for it to have been premeditated. Act 3. Roll, roll, roll. Rip. So the culprit hurriedly began planting red herrings. First, he collected the blood-stained carpet, as well as the poster. Fling. And brought it with them, along with the body, to the women's changing room. Of course, you need a girl's electrode to enter the women's changing room, but that doesn't mean the culprit had to have been female. Beep. Both Sayaka and Junko's electrodes were just sitting in the entrance hall. Using one of them, even a guy could gain access to the women's changing room. Swipe. Rumble. Why rumble? Having done exactly that to get in, the culprit did something with the carpet and poster he brought. Woo! He exchanged them with those in the women's changing room. In other words, he relocated the crime scene. Smirk. But that's not the end of this case. Meddling from Togami, who discovered the body first, made things that much more complicated. Tap. Tap, tap. He entered the new crime scene and did something there using an extension cord he brought from the library. Squeeze, squeeze. That's right. Using that extension cord, Togami tied Chihiro's body up to make it look like a crucifixion. Rub. Blood, bath, fever. In addition, he used the victim's blood to leave a message on the wall. And he did all this to make us believe Genocider Sho had committed the murder. Act 5. And at the same time Togami was doing this, the culprit, having disposed of Chihiro's sports bag, went to the sauna so he could get rid of the last piece of evidence, Chihiro's electrode. Swish, clatter, stare, zap, zap, zap. Just as he was hoping, the heat of the sauna destroyed Chihiro's electrode. He knew that would happen too. He knew electrodes were weak to high temperatures. And that would be because he himself broke his own electrode in the sauna. And that's everything that happened. Isn't that right, Mondo Awada? Yeah. Wait, that can't be true. Where's your evidence? You need evidence. You don't have any evidence. You can't just pin this on bro without any evidence. The evidence he's looking for has already come up in the trial. If we can just take a look at Mondo's electrode, that should take care of all of Taka's doubts. Pig talk action or whatever. Machine gun talk battle. Oh gosh, I'm not good at this. Gosh, this is so hard. Yeah? Shoot. God, I suck at this game. Fire the kill shot. Boop. Poor Taco, man. If I'm right about everything up to now, then Mondo traded his broken electrode for Kawada's. Why is there a train going by my house? That's very rude. So how about we all show each other our electrodes? That way. What? Huh? It is, though. What are you saying, bro? Oh gosh, dang it, there's a notification on my screen. Get out of here. Yo, Monokuma, get this thing started, would ya? Ballot time or whatever. Wait, please wait! The moment you guys have all been waiting for. Voting time. Cast your vote using the switch in front of you. So, who will you nominate as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? Let's find out. Oh boy. All the little chibi drawings are so cute. Yeah.
Well, it looks like you guys were right again. Yep, the blackened responsible for Chihiro Fujisaki's death is Mondo Iwata. Oh, and by the way, it was not a unanimous vote. Kiyotaka alone selected incorrectly. That was a close one, Ishimaru. You should be more careful next time.
I refuse to believe it. I refuse to believe bro is a murderer. Sorry, man. What? Why are you apologizing? Why? Tell me why. Why? Why would you do such a thing?
Since it seems Mondo is exercising his right to remain silent, allow me to explain in his stead. Whatever. A sad, sad tale of two men serves as the backdrop for our murder. Oh, and anyone who doesn't feel like reading this can just hold the O button to skip all this.
I'm not gonna.
Once upon a time, there was a boy by the name of Chihiro Fujisaki. There he is. This boy had an extreme complex about being weak. Be a man. Time and time again, he heard those words, but he was never able to vanquish that weakness. Instead, he took refuge in a greater weakness. The boy became a girl. That was how he chose to escape from his problem.
Do you want to try to read it, or should I just take over for you? Are you crying? But no matter how far he withdrew into his shell, he was unable to eradicate the complex that had taken root inside him. A shell, after all, is not but an empty husk. Rather than disappearing, Fujisaki's complex grew more intense.
No, I can't.
Oh. Oh. And then with the start of the academic coliseum, he learned another difficult lesson, that survival of the fittest is the law of the world, that if he remained weak, he couldn't survive. To top it all off, sickeningly adorable Monokuma threatened to reveal everyone's shameful memories. Fujisaki's deep dark secret was... He's a boy. That was the one secret he absolutely couldn't bear to have to come to light. Because as soon as it did, the shell, no, the armor protecting him, would be ripped off, and he would be subjected to an excruciating degree of criticism and pressure. Faced with such a hopeless dilemma, he fell into a deep despair. Or so everyone thought. And then Chihiro was just like, I'm gonna get stronger so that I can tell people about myself. Yeah. And so he planned to work out, but that was his first and last workout. When he decided to begin working out, Chihiro also wanted to ask someone to help him. He planned to tell that person his secret and then ask them for their assistance. And the person he selected was Mondo. Yeah. He thought Mondo, the dude bro biker obsessed with man's honor, would promise to keep his secret. There was also the fact that manly man Owada fit the ideal of strength Fujisaki so admired. Yeah. This is a real sad case. Yeah. Mondo also moved Chihiro's stuff to make people continue to think that he was a girl because he never got strong enough to tell them himself that he was a boy. Mondo's backstory is also really sad. Why would you? The more I hear, the less sense it makes. The two of you shared a bond of trust. So then, why did you...
No.
I thought that might have been the trigger. The threat to reveal our shameful memories and our deep, dark secrets. No, it couldn't be. That's not possible. No one could possibly have a secret they so desperately didn't want anyone to know. They would kill someone over it. I believe I've said this once before, but yeah, y'all are dumb.
Oh yeah.
No.
He killed his big brother. The Mondo Owada standing before you today, the super-duper high school outlaw biker, the man feared by delinquents nationwide, got his start thanks to a certain someone.
Room.
His big brother, Daya Owada. Mondo had a deep respect for his brother. It was his brother who inspired him to start writing.
Foosh vroom.
Raised in a savage, barbaric household, the one person Mondo could feel comfortable around was his big brother. He chased after his brother, imitating him any way he could, trying to catch up to him. That was the kind of little brother Mondo was. And then, all of a sudden, the biker gang his charismatic brother had assembled rose to be the #1 gang in Japan. At the top of the gang sat Big Brother Daya, in seat number 2, Little Brother Mondo. At first, he was okay with that. But when the time came for his brother to retire and for him to inherit the spot as the second head, he was overcome by the pressure of his brother's greatness hanging over him.
He was always just number 2. Daya built the gang all by himself, the brother's just a bonus. Can a kid like this really handle taking over? The gang's just gonna go downhill from here.
Day after day, the gang's murmurings found their way to Mondo, and because of that,
I gotta be stronger than my big bro just this once. I gotta beat him. I gotta kick his ass.
so, on the night of his brother's retirement party, Mondo challenged his brother to a race. However, tragedy struck during their competition. He was so concerned about winning, he started getting reckless and ended up driving into oncoming traffic. But in the next moment,
Honk honk.
as he lay wrapped in his little brother's arms, these were Daya's final words.
Whoops, I slipped. Sorry, man.
Knowing full well his little brother was responsible for the accident, Daya still didn't blame Mondo.
Hey, one last thing, bro. Don't you dare let the gang fall apart. You and me created that gang together. Promise. Promise me. Man's honor.
Mondo decided to keep the cause of the accident a secret from the rest of the gang, in order to keep his promise, in order to prevent the gang from splitting up. He couldn't tell anyone that it was his own weakness that had caused his brother's accident. As a result, the gang united once again under the lead of the younger brother who defeated the elder brother. That's what he gets for writing recklessly, 'cause he thought he was gonna lose. And that became the reason for Daya's death. Mondo's lie became the truth. And thus, Mondo resolved to take the helm of the gang propped up by his lie.
I'm strong. Strong, 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 strong.
However, with the start of the academic coliseum, he learned a difficult lesson, that as strong as he made himself out to be, he was nothing but a weakling who could die at any moment. To top it all off, freakishly adorable Monokuma threatened to reveal everyone's shameful memories. His deep dark secret was... Mondo Owada killed his big brother.
There was no way I could let the gang learn about that. If they did, it would have collapsed. It would have destroyed the gang me and my big bro built. It would have meant that it was all for nothing. My regret, carrying the weight of my big bro's deaths alone. So I... Mondo... As soon as Monokuma started up with all that stuff about revealing our secrets, it was like this fog of anxiety went and started swirling inside of my head. That's never happened before. I had no idea what I was supposed to do. And while I was sitting there, unable to make up my mind, before I knew it, the fog of uncertainty fucking blew up into this huge-ass rock-hard mountain of uncertainty. That's when it happened. That's when Fujisaki asked me to help him get him started to work out. Kid started telling me his secret. You serious? Yeah, sorry for lying. But why? Why did you suddenly decide to reveal your secret? Huh? You've been keeping that a secret for so long. If someone finds out, you'll... Well, yeah, but... I want to change. I want to destroy the old me, the weak me who always retreats into a lie. Those words came at me like a knife. I felt that negated everything I'd done. I need to change. I'm weak. But you're strong, Mondo, so I'm sure this is no big deal for you, no matter what Monokuma reveals about you. What, you want me to tell you? Are you saying if I'm really strong, then I should tell you my fucking secret? Huh? I envied him. I was envious of Chihiro's strength. The strength he had to look his weakness in the eye and try to overcome it. As a strength that I didn't have. So I envied him. The envy broke me down. That's sarcasm? You strong? I'm strong? You being fucking sarcastic with me? I'm not being sarcastic. I mean it. You really are strong, Mondo. Something started creaking, making this unpleasant screeching sound inside my head. The fuck do you want me to do? The fuck was I supposed to do? You saying I should have told the truth and let it all go to waste? What's the matter? Why'd you tell me? You trying to win me over? I just admire you, Mondo. I admire how strong you are. Yeah, I'm strong. You got that right. I'm strong. I'm strong. Strong, 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 strong. Stronger than you. And I'm stronger than my big bro. I don't remember what happened after that. Next thing I knew, the kid was lying at my feet, covered in blood. I had a dumbbell in my hand and I was looking down on him. Bro!
No!
I killed him.
No!
I killed Chihiro Fujisaki because I was never able to conquer my own weakness. Because of that, I did something terrible. Mondo, he always seemed so tough. But he shouldered a weakness kept hidden from everyone else, and he targeted that weakness in his heart, maliciously throwing salt into his wounds. It was all his doing.
Ah! Well, would you look at that? This is what you guys are. You're creatures who have no problem killing each other over something as silly as the past. You won't break off your lingering attachment to the outside, nor do you have any idea of what strength is. Hope my fuzzy black and white badonkadonk.
Damn you! You little bastard, say it again, I dare you!
Sure, I'll say it as many times as you want.
One moment. Wait. Oh, okay. Wait, I don't know if I have one, actually. Oh, I do.
I'm trying to upload something on the computer and it's not working.
There we go. Anyways, I'd like to say a thing a bunch of times, but we don't have time for that. It's about time for someone's punishment.
Punishment? You mean execution?
Those are the rules, right? The Blackened who destroys the Order will be punished.
Wait!
Now then, I prepared a very special punishment for Mondo Iwata, the ultimate biker gang leader.
Wait, please wait.
Let's get this ball rolling. It's punishment time.
I'm asking you to wait. Sorry, bro. I couldn't keep our promise.
Oh boy.
This game's sad. There he is. God, Mondo also has good eyeliner. What the heck? Everyone with good eyeliner dies in this game. Here we go. Oh my god, the fucking hula hoop. I forgot about that. Mondo butter! Delicious.
Oh, death, do grace us with your gentle smile, and grant ye his soul everlasting peace.
No. No! Bro! With the second murder and then the second execution, it hit me again. But here, life is fragile. It hit me so hard I thought I might fall over. Our lives are painfully fragile. Poor boy. He's just screaming. Taka's bitter screams echoed through the courtroom, each wail a painful reminder of that truth. And yet, one of us... Oh, shut up. I hate you. I hate Togami so much. I'm not going to comment on your way of thinking. That's not what I'm trying to do. I just can't figure it out. Why would you intentionally help to disguise Mondo's crime?
Ugh.
Hate him. Hate this Dumby. You two ignored our curfew. I have to turn the music back down now that the execution's done. There we go. What the... God. Byakuya knew it was Mondo the whole frickin' time, too. That's the worst part. He didn't even... He just messed with Chihiro's body for fun. He was just like, oh yeah, let me crucify Chihiro for shits and giggles, and then also not tell anyone that I knew it was Mondo.
Ugh.
Ooh. I hate you, Byakuya Togami. Oh my god, why would you Someone in chat just said, sound like Taka took a poo. Why is that funny? Why is that funny to me? Why are you a hilarious person? Oh my god. Jesus, okay. Ooh, boy. I'd like to ask you something, Monokuma.
Oh, now it's my turn.
You've made both executions considerably elaborate ordeals. Why put so much effort into it?
Oopapoo, you a fan? 'Cause these punishments aren't just for you guys. This despair is not yours alone. These punishments, this despair, they're all for mankind.
You sure enjoy blowing things out of proportion.
No exaggeration. These punishments were designed to transform every last bit of hope into despair.
Ooh, what do you mean by that?
Mean? Mean. Mean. Mean, 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 mean. Oh, give me a break. Your obsession with finding meaning in things is meaningless.
Yo, you can't just say that. You can't just say that Taka fucked the evidence. You can't just say that. Oh, boy. Gosh dang. Byakuya's gonna kill. Ooh poo 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 poo. Ooh poo 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 poo. Poo 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 poo. Da ha ha. The residents of Monokuma's high-pitched cackle signaled the falling of the curtain on this trial, but it didn't end there. This academic coliseum did not cease. It refused to close its doors. The thick cloud of despair swirling around us, us survivors, was slowly beginning to gain momentum. It was a despair so deep you'd sooner put your money on a dog lost in Hades over us. Ooh, Cerberus. It was a despair so dense, our courage, our friendship, our effort, they all had no effect on it. My dog's barking outside. Ooh. I forgot about this.
My, I have to say, things are moving at a nice pace. A very nice pace indeed. It looks like her stepping up to plate before things leveled out left a bigger mark than I expected. And once things get going, it's just like a roller coaster. There's no stopping it. It's moving so fast, only their fear and despair can keep up. The one thing I'm disappointed about is that you didn't get your chance to shine. Sad, since I've already got you down there with them. You were supposed to have been the one to fire the first shot. Whatever. What can you do? You just keep on doing what you've been doing to make sure things stay exciting. That's what everyone wants.
I have one question.
Anything but my measurements, and I'll listen.
Who is it? Who's the 16th student?
Blah! My, is this a surprise? I did listen, but super denied, hella denied. I mean, come on, that's my trump card. We may be in this together, but I'm not stupid enough to just show you my trump card like it's nothing. Ooh-poo-poo. Ooh-poo-poo-poo-poo.
Chapter 2.
I think we should end the stream here.
Yeah, I mean, we just finished the trial, so definitely. Oh shit, I did that bad. Oh, we got Mondo's jacket, cool. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry I, gave you despair.
Fine, I guess.
Are you okay?
You cut out, but, I'm good.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Get yourself some sweets, you've earned it. Get yourself some chalky milk.
Okay.
You deserve some chalky milk for going through that and being genuinely sad. Meanwhile, I was like kind of laughing the whole time.
Currently making a Mondo Iwata me.
What?
So that I won't ever. I'm making a me of Mondo Iwata.
Honor his memory.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Does he have?
Yeah, well,
Not his nose.
yeah, with that,
See you all next Sunday.
yeah, see you guys.